Good to see you. Hey, how are you doing?
Nice to meet you.
How are you? How are you?
Well.
I'm good.
Nice
Haven't
to
seen
see
you for ages.
Long time.
Long time.
Right.
You're
Used to
looking
work
younger.
together.
I'm looking older. Haven't seen you for even longer.
I know.
How come women get younger and men get older?
We add more hair.
Makeup, yeah.
Really?
Makeup and false hair.
That's what it is.
Is that false hair?
It is.
Do you think I would? Do you think I would suit a hairpiece or not?
Yeah.
Do you think I would?
I like
on
men
men,
to look
does
like...
it?
I like
I
that
do.
shaved off look. I think that looks great.
Well, you can't. I have no choice.
Yeah.
Shave off the rest.
Yeah, exactly. I might as well shave.
But you've never had it though, so you'd look weird with it now, wouldn't you?
Hair? No, I haven't. No.
So you know that's just.
wouldn't I?
You would.
Yeah. Although we met years and years ago, and I had more hair then.
Yes, you did.
I had little curly bits at the back.
And I've never met you before.
We've never met.
You look very handsome, and you
Thank you
also
very
look like a
much.
man who spends a lot of time getting ready.
I spend a lot of time. Well,
an
I
hour
do.
and 12?
Yeah. Well, Mrs. Whale will probably say I spend far too much time getting ready, but you know, you have to work with what you've got, don't you? Really?
Yes.
Now I know I look as if I come out of the Jeremy Clarkson school of fashion, but
No, you don't actually.
I was brought up like that.
You've got really good shoes on, and you've got you do look like you've made an effort.
You look very well assembled.
I have made an
So do you
effort.
take longer than your wife to get ready?
Not really, but I mean, there's an argument beforehand, you know, who's wearing what, and there's nothing worse. You've seen the couples who go out in anoraks, haven't you? Matching anoraks. We don't do matching anoraks, so
Really?
yeah, even down to the colour. So if I was wearing blue jeans, I would have to change them if she wanted to wear blue jeans.
Oh, really?
She wouldn't have to
Jeans?
change. Yeah, well, absolutely. We can't
Jeans
go
are
in.
jeans.
Well, they're not, are they? You know that. You've got blue jeans
I've got
on.
jeans, yeah.
You've got black. You've got black. You've got black. I've got blue. They're all different
Have I got to go and
colours.
change now then?
No, it's OK because nobody can see, but I think if we were going out, you would certainly have to change. And if I was wearing an orange shirt, you'd be a bit annoyed, wouldn't you?
No, I wouldn't. Doesn't bother me. But what about when you're on the radio? You're a radio man. Do you dress up to go on the radio? Because some people do, don't they?
Well, you know full well the answer to that question, and the answer is no. But sometimes it does make you feel better. Funnily enough, sometimes if you're working and you're dressed up, and you do feel a lot better.
It gives you a lot more confidence.
It does.
Definitely.
It does.
Although you're not a man who strikes me as lacking in confidence, James. Even having never met you before, I have seen you and heard you. And
I don't like...
You've got your book out now.
Yeah.
It's
Show
James
them the
Whale.
cover. It's very nice.
Almost...
And can you feel it? Because it's slightly ribbed.
Oh.
Yes.
So is that for our pleasure, James?
Yeah. And I thought I have that in mind.
Can I just read what it says on the back?
If
now,
you
this
must.
is by Chris Moyles.
Yeah.
I've learned how to do great radio from listening to great radio. James Whale was one of the first broadcasters I noticed was great. One of the reasons for this is he tells you he's great. How genius is that?
Yeah.
Have you ever suffered from self-doubt or anything like that?
No. All through my school life, I was. I mean, I was absolutely rubbish at school. And they said, you've got to go along and see if we can get you in the army or the police force or the fire service. And I'm not being disrespectful to any of those occupations, but that's what they used to send you to do. And I wasn't very good at that sort of thing either. I'd like to have been a soldier, but I at the time, I wasn't really...
So you're making up for lost time, do you think? Because you really are outspoken. You really are, you believe in what you say, and you do upset a lot of people,
No,
don't
I
you?
don't think I ever upset people.
Oh, please.
Do you think I upset people? Do I upset
Yes.
people?
How did you choose
Well,
Sorry.
years
don't
and
want
years
to
ago
upset
on the
you.
James Whale show and all
Yeah.
of that, I used to watch it and think you were a real
But you're-
sexist pig, actually.
Well, do you mean when Linda was on?
Yeah.
Yeah, oh, I see, when
And
Linda
I used
was
to phone
on.
up and go, how can you be on that show? He's so sexist.
Yeah.
Unless you get your boobs out, he wouldn't have you on the show.
No,
so
well,
she did.
But I don't actually think... I don't think that was my fault. I think Linda just had a...
No, but you were a
they
bit.
just came
you
out.
Did. You always had a bit. But, well, yeah, they
No, they did.
No,
I mean,
they
did.
did.
Didn't they? And they probably still do. I haven't seen her for ages. Is she OK?
She's fine. Well,
Good.
no, I'll tell you after.
All right, OK.
Do you mean to be so controversial? Do you say things to be controversial?
No, I don't. I say what I feel. I say what I think other people feel. And quite often I will have spoken to a producer during the day about what I want to do on the show. And quite often I'll get in and something clicks in my mind as I'm sitting there waiting for the news to finish. You know how it goes.
I do.
And something clicks into my mind and all the hard work of the day is out of the window and I'm off on a different tack. Absolutely, and I can't help it.
What's the percentage with you? Because with doing, the shows that we have done, I find that people tend to listen to you because they agree with you, and there's a tiny minority of people who listen because they disagree with you. What about you? What's the percentage?
Yeah, well, I think it's sort of 50-50. I think
Yeah.
lots of people actually dislike what I say and quite often listen to see if I'm going to be tripped up, and a lot of people agree with me. But, I mean, ask me a question and I'll tell you what I think.
You get hate mail?
I don't read it.
No.
But I do. Well, I get hate emails now. I mean, the
you
only
get around
letters.
10,000, I was reading.
Something like that. Loads. I can't
They
keep
don't all
up.
hate him. Some of them
No,
like
some
him.
of them are nice. It doesn't really matter, does it? As long as people don't ignore you or think you're boring,
Exactly, yeah.
it doesn't really matter.
Well, we're not ignoring you now, but I am going to have to shut you up. Oh. But we're really pleased that you came to see us.
Well, thank you very much
You're
indeed.
very welcome. He's almost a celebrity. It's James Whale.
Almost.
After the break, we'll be revealing which of us prefers sex when they're sober. Yes, without the need of alcohol. The brave woman. Back soon.